Hello, so I thought what I'd do is record week 1 of our meditation practice. A few Zoom problems first time round. So we'll just do the whole practice from the introductory saying up until the end of our watching the breath meditation. So just to remind you, you're sitting, the aim is to be sitting comfortably with your spine long, shoulders away from you. So if you haven't got a little cushion you could sit on, and perhaps might be a time to get one, or a folded blanket. And what we're going to do is we're just going to start actually with a few little warm-up exercises just to get the body prepared to sit. So we can start, if you just pick one of your feet up, interlace your fingers if you're not wearing socks between your toes, and then just rotate your ankle, and then you can go the other way. And then if you want, you could just massage your foot. Come in on your calf muscle and your thigh. And then if you wanted to place that foot in your elbow, you could rock the baby. Get a little movement in your hips, see how that feels. And then you could try the other side. So you pick the foot up, put your fingers in between your toes if you can. If you're wearing socks, just hold on to the toes. And then just rotate your foot. And go the other way. And then you could just massage the foot and the calf muscle, the thigh. And then you could pick that foot up, and again you could rock the baby. You could bring the foot, some of you might even be able to get the foot into the opposite elbow crease. And if you just take the feet down to the ground, take the hands behind the back, and we just let the hips drop one way as you lift the other. Just bring your awareness to your breath. We'll do a couple more. And then you stop, we'll come into Baddha Konasana, or cobbler's pose. So you can take the soles of the feet together, you can hold around your feet, try and keep long through the spine, and you could just, if you want to, just have a little butterfly motion with the legs to start. And then as you inhale, lengthen through the spine, let your knees drop down towards the ground. So you inhale, lifting, exhale, releasing. And again, you lift. And you release. And then just hold it here for a second. Or two. And you can keep the left foot where it is, and see if you could bend the right knee so that the foot is near your bottom. Your left foot will be on your thigh. The left hand can be on the ground. The right arm will come out to the side, and you could sweep the arm across. If it's comfortable, you could lift the hips. You can come down, you can take the arm out to the side again. Watching the breath, coming across, lift. And last time the arm comes out to the side. And you sweep across, lift the hips and hold. And then release, swapping sides. So you've got your right foot on your left thigh. You've got the right fingertips on the ground. Try and keep the shoulders away from the ears. The arm comes out to the side. You sweep the arm across, you lift the hips. And again, you come down. The arm sweeps across, the hips lift, gaze at the back of the hand. And again, the arm comes across, last time. Sweep across, lift the hips and hold. And then you come down. So there's just a few little asana to bring your body, hopefully to wake your body up if you're practicing in the morning. The aim is just to help to find some comfort so that you can sit in your practice. So I've got my meditation cushion, whatever you might be using. So we're sitting on that. And then we'll start with our little introductory saying to start the practice. So this is just really to set the intention for the practice for the day. So this is a Reiki prayer, which I think is rather nice. So it's just for today, do not anger. Just for today, be diligent. Just for today, be grateful. Just for today, be kind to yourself and others. And just for today, do not worry. So having set your intention, find your comfortable seat. So we're going to be holding this for 10 minutes. So if you need to try not to ideally have your knees on a wooden floor. So if you're on a wooden floor, maybe put a blanket or whatever underneath your knees, because that can be a little bit uncomfortable. If it's not comfortable sitting like this, it might help to put some rolled up tea towel in between your knees. You can experiment here just to find as comfortable a seat as you can so that your hips are above your knees, your spine is long. Now, if you'd rather not sit on the floor, the other option is to sit on a chair, but make sure it's a not soft, squashy chair and that your back is not leaning against the chair, because the tendency then is to do this. So the aim is to contain the energy with this cross-legged position. If you're in a chair, your feet are flat to the floor, and then we'll take a mudra. So chin mudra we're working with this week. So it's the tip of the thumb and the index finger touching. And then we're resting the backs of the hands on your knees. So we'll work with different mudras during the course. So just see how this makes you feel. Again, the mudras helping to contain the energy, also setting the mind up to recognize we're about to practice meditation. So it's maybe almost a mental cue for the mind. And we're going to start with, again, our watching the breath meditation. So sitting shoulders away from the ears, find length along the spine, close the eyes, and bring awareness to your breath. You might take some slow, deep breaths. And then without trying to control the breath, just watch the breath. Maybe watching the breath as it enters the nostrils and watching the breath as it leaves. Maybe you can notice the pause at the end of the inhalation and the pause at the end of the exhalation. Watch the rise and fall of your body as you breathe. And whenever your mind should wander, just keep coming back to watching the breath. If the thought does pop into your mind, acknowledge the thought, let it go, and come back to your breath. the gentle rise and fall of your body as you breathe. As you start to bring awareness back to your physical body, and notice how you feel. Maybe take a slow, deep breath. As you rub your hands together. And with your eyes closed, just place your hand over your eyes. And just let your hands come down towards your body and then open your eyes. And notice how you feel. So this might be a time to jot down any thoughts that spring to mind or may have popped into your mind during your practice. And we'll close with our closing mantra. So it's Loka Ka Samasta Sukhi No Bhavantu. May all beings be peaceful and free. So inhaling. Loka Samasta Sukhi No Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhi No Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhi No Bhavantu. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om. You take your hands to your heart. Namaste. So I hope you enjoyed the practice. And I'll try and hopefully record week 2. You might notice, for those of you who are observant, that I miss the pranayama, so the breathing exercise. So if you're practicing that this week, you might want to pause after the asana and just introduce your 5 alternate nostril breaths that we practiced during the class. So you're breathing in and out. So you're breathing in through your left nostril, out through the right, in through the right, out through the left. So if you remember to do that, that would be great as well. And I will see you soon. Thank you very much.